Hey, everybody. My name is Megan Pilcher, and I am the Chief Product Officer and Go-to-Market Leader of IntellectAI. IntellectAI is a publicly traded zero-debt company. We've been in business for about 32 years at this point. We are known globally for our banking technology. We have over 300 customers in more than 60 countries. We are known for having banking technology that is working in the largest banks across the globe. The largest banks on every continent are using our technology. Our insurance industry, insurance practice has been around for about 9 years. Combined, our leadership team has about 200 years of insurance experience. I myself have about 27 of them, about 24 years on the carrier side, working both in the field and in home office. So today I wanted to talk to you guys with 9,000 insurance, business, and technology professionals and give you a little bit of a sense of what makes us different. So first of all, we are built for scale. We're financially stable. We're built for security, all things that are super important when you're picking a technology provider. But in addition, the building blocks of how we actually build our products are superior. And one of the things that we do is, as we build our products, everything is using an EMOC philosophy. So all of our products are based on events, microservices, we use APIs, everything's cloud-enabled, and it's headless. So for our business partners, business friends, what that means is our products are completely composable. So you guys already have, most of you, have an ecosystem. You've got things that are working for you, tools that you're using. We can integrate with those tools. We are also composable so that whether you are an admitted standard lines carrier, excess and surplus, specialty lines, and whether it's small, micro, straight through business to large, very sophisticated and complicated accounts, we have hundreds of capabilities that we can compose for you and can configure for you so that each of your business units are getting a very tailored experience. So you're getting exactly what you need, which is really important, especially if you're looking for an enterprise-wide solution. Another differentiator for us is that we have our own generative AI platform. So our purple fabric is what we call it. It is decision-grade intelligence. We provide measurable results. One of the key features here is that we're not just working with one LLM. We have our own optimization hub, which allows us to benchmark all of the different LLMs that are available so that you can get the best combination for the task at hand of speed, accuracy, and cost. So those are things that we're constantly monitoring behind the scenes so that our products are performing in the best possible way. And knowing that those model changes about every 2 weeks, there's things that are changing. And so we're monitoring all of that to make sure you have the best of the best. Another thing that makes us different is that how we think about our product development. And we think about having an entire ecosystem. So we have two ecosystems, one for distribution, one for underwriting. I'm going to show you underwriting today. And when we think about the capabilities across the entire underwriting ecosystem, we're thinking about improving operational efficiency. So taking rid of all of the friction points between all of the document-heavy manual processes that we see in insurance. We're also supercharging profitable growth. So we're adding sophistication tools so that we're ensuring that underwriters have the tools they need to do thorough underwriting, consistent underwriting, and then ultimately impacting your underwriting outcomes. We drive exponentially higher productivity through a single pane of glass user experience. And then finally, we're building everything on a solid data foundation so that we can drive AI-powered solutions across your entire organization. The other thing that sets us apart is that our products are all pre-built. So I told you a second ago that everything's composable and we can tailor it the exact way that you want, and it is true. But also, if you need a quick go-to-market pop-up product, that speed is, you don't want to lose an opportunity. We have that as well. So we can stand up our out-of-the-box solutions in weeks, aspiring to days, so that you can immediately start using them. And then once you get it stood up, we can then work with you so that you can then evolve the tailoring of your experience and getting it customized exactly the way you want, but you can get that immediate benefit of the productivity and getting into that market space. So I'm going to now start giving you a little bit of a peek of how this all comes together. So I'm going to go and I'm going to show you a couple different things. As I said, we have hundreds of capabilities. So I'm trying to figure out which ones I can show you in the next 4 minutes and 52 seconds. So I'm going to jump around a little bit. The first thing I'm going to show you is that in our underwriting ecosystem, which it consists of submission ingestion and extraction, data enrichment, third-party data, an underwriting workbench. We also have a policy admin system. So if you don't have a white-labeled policy admin system, so if you don't have one, we can issue one for you. But when these all work together, the first step is that the submission is ingested. This magic happens all behind the scenes. The underwriter doesn't even see it. But one of the things I wanted to show you is that while we extract data from the submission, all of the documents, structured and unstructured, one of the critical things is the normalization of that data. So you can extract everything you want, but until you normalize it, it's really hard to use. So this is an example of an expert agent that we built in Purple Fabric, specifically for cyber insurance, so that we can extract all of the information from a supplemental application, from whether it's your carrier, another carrier, a broker supplemental, and normalize that data so that an underwriter can use it. Critical step. You need a partner that normalizes that data. Otherwise, that becomes your responsibility. So from there, once we've done all this and we've automated clearance, I'm going to show you a quick day in the life of the underwriter. So an underwriter comes into this. This is their new underwriting workbench. Across the top, these are we measure the things that they're being held to, their goals. They always know where they are to their plan. So they're constantly not just underwriting, but driving production. We also have different charts and graphs so that they can see how their territory is performing, what their agents are doing for them. And then ultimately, we also have on this page, you can see that we have a prioritization. So we're prioritizing your risks. We've already extracted all of the information from the submission. So now we can take how you think about your appetite fitment, who your agents or brokers are, all the different things that make you take a risk and put at the top of the pile so the underwriters work those first. Yesterday, there was a CEO of NGA that was on stage, and he talked about starting your underwriters with a prioritized pile of submissions immediately increases their odds of winning. So this is what we're doing. From here, an underwriter clicks on an account. You're going to see everything in here has all been pre-filled with the extracted data. It's coming from third-party data. It's coming from AI. Nothing that you're seeing in this has been keyed in by an underwriter or an underwriting assistant. The opportunity summary is really our quick special sauce to start. We're using generative AI to let the underwriter get to a quick go or no-go decision. So very quickly, we're showing them all of the submission facts so they can determine if this is a risk they want to pursue. We're also integrating directly with your underwriting guidelines. So we're going to wherever you hide them on a SharePoint site somewhere, sitting in a PDF. And as you change them and evolve them, we're always accessing your most up-to-date underwriting guidelines so that your underwriters are making the most informed decisions. And we're taking the risk and we're looking at all the risks and comparing which attributes are preferred, which are acceptable, which are unacceptable. So underwriters can really start thinking about terms and conditions and if the good outweighs the bad. From there, we get into a risk assessment. So here is where we're now getting into that deeper analysis. We've taken all the facts of the risk and we're presenting it to the underwriter in a way that they can quickly consume and really start thinking about the qualitative aspects of a risk. We've also enriched, we're using third-party data here, and you can see that we're using spaces where we've got our little icon here that means that this is risky. It means he's using third-party data. So if data was missing, we enrich it with third-party data. If we can also verify data, so where risky is green, it means that what we found in third-party data jives with what the agent or broker told us about the risk. And if it doesn't, he turns red. And he's going to let you know, the underwriter know the disconnect between what third-party data found and what is being presented about the risk. From here, this is where we also then work with even more deeply with our third-party data providers. So I'm going to show you this example of, it's going to click in a second, of our partnership with CyberRight. He's over there. And so CyberRight has a really unique data approach, and they're also that really allows an underwriter to get into the weeds of understanding a risk. They're also doing CAT modeling. So that data is being presented right in the same format, right in the same spot to the underwriter. So the underwriter is able to come in, quickly see what's going on with the account, anyone that comes in after the underwriter is going to have access to the same data. So we're really taking our technology and our underwriting sophistication and combining it with also partners that are doing their own innovative work to really give the perfect experience to you and your underwriting, units. From here, really quick, we just get into the simple part, which is now just getting the quote together. From here, we're simply, the quote is automatically created. We're integrating with your policy admin system or with an Excel rater. The underwriter doesn't need to do anything. The exposures are already here. They can change, they can edit, they can do multiple quote options if they want to, but it's already being presented to them. We then get into the coverage. Again, limits, deductibles, either pre-filled from the request of the agent or based on your own defaults. And again, underwriter changes whatever they like. And then from there, you just hit a button and we've got the premium right here. So the underwriter didn't do anything, the premium appears. So the vast majority of the underwriter's work was spent on analyzing the risk and making good decisions. The rest of it was automated for them. And so with that, my time is up. So if you are thinking about your organizational goals, and if your organizational goals consider things like writing more new business, improving underwriting results, having better agent-broker relationships, and being able to use your underwriters more efficiently and being able to do more with less, come see us. We are at booth 1733, straight down the hall on the left. Thank you so much.